Hi everyone, welcome back. If this kind of content helps you in any way, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It is a small gesture, but it really supports the work and helps this message reach more people who need it. Today, we are going to talk about something many people want, but few people truly understand. Discipline. Focus on your goal. Transform your life with unbreakable discipline. Maybe you have said this to yourself before. This time, I will be disciplined. This time, I will stay focused. This time, I will not give up. And for a few days, you do it. You wake up motivated. You study. You eat better. You practice English. You feel proud. Then life happens. You get tired. You get busy. Something stressful appears. You miss one day, then two. Suddenly, you feel that old thought again. There it is. I am not disciplined. I always fail. Maybe this is just who I am. Slowly, you start to believe that discipline is a personality trait you simply do not have. But that belief is not true. Discipline is not a magical gift. It is not something you are born with or without. Discipline is a system. It is a set of habits, choices, and environments that you build over time. And when people say, I have no discipline, what they really mean is, I do not yet have a system that supports my goals. Let us start with something very important. You do not need to become a robot. You do not need to have perfect discipline every single day. You only need enough discipline to move your life in the direction you say you want, especially with something like English. Because English is not a short race. It is a long journey. Without some form of discipline, you will always be starting again from zero. A new notebook, a new app, a new plan. Always excited at the beginning, but rarely consistent over time. So, what is discipline really? And how can you develop what we can call unbreakable discipline? Not unbreakable in the sense that you never make mistakes, but unbreakable in the sense that you always come back after you fall. Discipline is choosing your future self over your current mood. Your mood says, I am tired. I do not feel like it. Maybe tomorrow. Your future self says, if you do a little today, my life will be better tomorrow. Discipline is the decision to give more power to that future voice, even when your present self complains. But here is the problem. Many people try to do this only with force. They try to push themselves using guilt, shame, and negative self talk. They say, you are lazy, you are weak, you never finish anything. They try to attack themselves into discipline. This may work for a few days. Then the mind becomes tired. It does not want to be attacked all the time. So you escape. You avoid your plan. You return to comfort. Real discipline does not grow from self hatred. Real discipline grows from clarity, structure, and respect for your own limits. Let us talk about clarity. If your goal is vague, your discipline will be weak. I want to improve my English. I want a better life. I want to be more disciplined. These sentences sound good, but they are not clear. Your brain cannot hold on to something that has no shape. Discipline needs a clear target. For example, instead of saying, I want to improve my English, you can say, I want to speak for 10 minutes about my daily life without stopping in 6 months. Instead of saying, I want to be more disciplined, you can say, I will follow a 20-minute English routine at least 5 days a week. Now your brain understands what to do. Discipline is not just doing more. Discipline is doing something specific in a specific way regularly. The second element is structure. Many people depend only on motivation. When they feel motivated, they work. When they do not feel motivated, they stop. But motivation is like the weather. Sometimes it is there, sometimes it is not. You cannot control it. If your progress depends only on motivation, your results will always be unstable. Discipline is what you use when motivation disappears. And for that, you need structure. Structure means you decide in advance what you will do, when you will do it, and how long you will do it. Not, I will study English tomorrow if I feel like it, but tomorrow after breakfast, I will study English for 20 minutes. Even if motivation is low, the structure tells you what to do. Of course, life is not perfect. You can adjust when needed, but without structure, every day becomes a decision. Should I do it now or later? Maybe tonight. Maybe tomorrow. You waste energy thinking instead of doing. Discipline becomes easier when your actions are simple and predictable. Today, this is what I do. Then I move on. The third element is respecting your limits. Unbreakable discipline is not about doing everything. It is about doing what you can sustain. Many people destroy their discipline with unrealistic plans. They decide, from now on, I will study English 2 hours every day. I will wake up at 5 a.m. I will change my whole life. For a few days, they do it. Then they feel tired. The plan breaks. They feel disappointed. They say, I cannot stay disciplined. But the truth is, the plan was too extreme. Real discipline starts small. Instead of asking, what is the most I can do, ask, what is the least I can still do even on a bad day? This minimum keeps you consistent. Now let us talk about attention. Today, everything wants your attention. Your phone, apps, videos, notifications. You sit to study English, and after a few minutes, you are distracted. You move from one thing to another. It is not only a discipline problem, it is a focus problem. If you want strong discipline, you must protect your focus. That can mean simple actions. Put your phone away, turn off notifications, use only one app at a time. These small actions protect your attention. When your attention is strong, your discipline becomes stronger. Another important point is identity. If you believe I am not disciplined, your actions will follow that belief. Even when you do something right, your mind says, this is temporary. Soon, you will stop, and then you stop. To build unbreakable discipline, you must slowly change how you see yourself. Not with empty words, but with real actions. Every time you keep a small promise, you build a new identity. I am someone who shows up, even a little. Now, let us make it practical. Choose one main goal for the next 3 months. Not many goals, just one. Make it clear and simple. Decide when you will work on it. Keep the actions small and repeatable. Protect that time. Use the minimum rule on hard days. Track your actions daily. You will see your progress over time. And remember this, you will fail sometimes. You will miss days. This is normal. The difference is what you do next. Do not stop. Continue. One missed day is not failure. Stopping completely is failure. Discipline is not perfection. Discipline is returning again and again. Finally, understand this. Discipline is not a prison. It is freedom. It helps you create the life you want. It saves your time and energy. Focus on your goal. Build a simple system. Repeat it daily. Your life will change, not in one big moment, but in many small actions. When this video ends, ask yourself one question. What is one small action I will protect daily for the next 3 months? Write it down, choose a time, and start. Your future is waiting. See you in the next video.